Welcome back, YouTube. I'm back again for another episode. This time I'm hiking, and I'm actually about an hour 30 minutes from Detroit. Really, think like Lansing, where Michigan State is at. And I am supposed to be at Anderson Park. So drop the link or the name right here. If you haven't yet, before we get started, hit that subscribe button, please. Hit that subscribe button, like and share. Appreciate everybody who's been supporting. I'm about to go check this place out, hike. I got this, I just bought right here, this Canon 100 to 400 meter lens. I tested it out, was pretty satisfied with the shots I got. So we're just gonna hike and see what we can see on this trail. Hopefully we see some things I haven't seen before from my previous episodes. If not, we're just gonna enjoy the scenery and take it all in and just be at peace with nature, So once again, hit that subscribe button, guys. Please hit that subscribe button. We're growing. Want to make more content, want to do more, want to travel more, and show what surround us as far as nature and wildlife and, travel. So appreciate those who's been supporting. It's a nice day today too, man. A nice breeze. Got my off on, and we're about to get this party started. So hit the subscribe button and let's see what we can see. I'm about to flip this around. I'm currently filming on my DJI Pocket, which I love. Take this everywhere I go. So let me show you this. So I just spoke with a lady about the trail. She says a couple of trails and there's a map. Look like some people out here like camping or having some type of, I don't know, what you call it, a summer school or summer camp or whatever. So yep, I see some kids way over there. There's a lot of kids. Yeah, so let's get started. Here's a map of all trails here. They say trail day open. Trail fee $2 per person, free for members. So you gotta pay. Well, let's go pay this $2. All right, we got a fork in the road. Which way do we want to go? You see, we are at each trail is about 1.5 miles long, as you guys can see. Well, the orange is the longest, so I don't know, man. We'll just wing it. This is red here. We'll just wing it. So I've seen the kids go this way. So let's go that way. This is my first time here, so I don't know what to expect as far as the hiking, but it seemed pretty cool. The weather's pretty nice. Yeah. Hopefully we see something. This is a wildlife channel too, so have to see something, right? Oh, real quick. The reason why I have this lens here, this 100 to 400 meter lens, is simply because, it allows me to places that I can't get to or don't want to get to, but I see something as far as distance, as far as wildlife, I'm able to get very, very close and be very, very far away. So little river over here. So still allows me to get some good images, video, and talk about what I see. So, yeah. I know a lot of people don't do hiking because it's the elements, wildlife, or just nature or bugs, whatever. But I will highly recommend, you don't have to be into nature, but get out and walk, get some fresh air, you know, remove yourself from social media or technology and just breathe in the air and, you know, get one, you know, make a connection with God or something, you know, and really vibe, just vibe, you know. It's another trail. Okay, so which way we gonna go? Any, many, we're gonna go this way, only because it looks like a chance of seeing something. All right, and this is red. See, they have the arrows here, so or we can keep, that's green, it's black and red. Let's go red. Maybe we can circle back around. Or, I don't know, I'm so indecisive. Let's go this way. Also want to be looking down because you never know what's slithering on the ground, you know. And depending on what it is, I may try to grab it. And I say depending because if it's a rattlesnake, I'm not going to try to grab it. But it's kind of hard coming across a rattlesnake here in Michigan, especially, you know, an hour or two outside of Detroit. They are here, but they so elusive and so like low key. Like you really have to be like, on a mission of searching and in the brush and deep in there and trying to come across one. You may get lucky every once in a while. I do know people who have got lucky and seen one resting on a rock, you know, basking in the sun. But yeah, so like it's another trail. This one that might lead to the other trail, you know. So we come back, maybe we'll walk back this way and see what happened. Well, not see what happened. We know what's going to happen, but we're going to see what you know, where it leads. Once again, guys, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Like and share. Please support this channel. You know, it's a lot of nonsense that is constantly feeding, you know, the airways constantly, and people are making a living and a killing off of that, which is fine, you know. Make your money how you make your money. I see that there is another red band here, another red. Hey, so this is a red trail here. So this is the trail that's like the longest, I guess. I'm gonna get close and show you. Well, let's go. But yeah, but back to what I was saying, you know, I mean, so much nonsense, you know, and we so used to gossip and destruction and stupidity and things that are ignorant but funny. And I get it. I mean, yes, there's a space, but it seems like it's like the only space, and it isn't, you know. So let's support more positive, fun-loving, spiritual feeling content, motivating content, you know. I mean, you can never get enough of stuff that talks about money and finance and growth, you know. You can never get enough of that. But all of the bullcrap, like, I don't care really what's going on with Diddy. I don't care about a lot of issues that celebrities have. We all got our own problems, so I don't care to see that. But people do, you know, and it works. So not trying to mess up anybody's money, but, you know, I guess I have to just keep doing what I do and make this interesting. So as I continue to grow and really get out here, really come across, you know, more bigger and interesting animals and location, you know, y'all will see, right? So, but it is a very nice day. I am currently like, I'm a teacher, so we're on our summer break. So I wanted to get a much early start, but you know, that first day I slept, y'all gonna laugh at this. I slept in to 7:40 in the morning, right? So my goal was to like be out the house at like 6 in the morning. Because, you know, especially when you're trying to film wildlife and everything, a lot of animals tend to be up early feeding and moving around super early. So if your best chances of seeing, when it comes to wildlife, anything whatsoever, is super early in the morning at dusk or in the evening at like, depending on when it gets dark. It gets dark here about 9:30. We got another fork in the road right here. So if you're going to hike here, you got to understand that they do a good job with showing you where you at and how to move around and arrows and directions. So I'm trying to think if I want to go this way. Let's go this way. Let's keep going this way. But yeah, so yeah, what was I saying? I forgot. Dog, I lost my train of thought. If you see, probably can't see that, but there's a lot of holes in this tree. A lot of times there are snakes that will live in those holes. They sometimes peek their heads out every once in a while. So I'm not gonna climb up there to see. We're going to stay on this trail because I'm just now learning this trail. I guess once I walk through this and come back a second, third time, I'll be a lot more exploratory. You know, sometimes when you walk on a new trail, it's best to learn it first and understand, because you can get lost. But you can't get lost here. This place is not that big. Oh, look, there go water. So if they had a nice trail leading down to, you probably, hold on, let me see if I can. Zoom in. I'll bring out my camera. I'll use this and show the clips in a second. Here I go. So as you can see, there is water. There's water. Hopefully it would have been dope if there was a trail leading down there, but maybe, let me see. Look like there's something here. We can, this way? Yeah, it look like, wait, hold on. Yep. Also, just FYI, the best time to see some wildlife too, really in action, is during the spring, because when they're like, a lot of animals are in their mating period, so they all are out trying to find something to get into, if you know what I mean. So you'll see a lot more because animals are out searching to reproduce. And you can get kayaks and canoes, and there's a little boat. I don't know if this is private, but here we go. Let's keep going. All right, this little pond. See if we can see anything in the water. Ripples. I see some ripples, but I'll see. Doesn't say private property, so I'm taking weekend. Oh, well, they got little seats. So they take the kids. If I could see something. So looks like they take a few kids out into the water for a little trip, which is dope. All right, let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing. So sometimes if you hear me stop and be quiet, because I think, might have saw something, but I ain't see nothing. Ooh, what if I flip this over? Think something's underneath this? Nope. Sometimes under old logs or old wooden pallets people leave, you get animals, snakes, mice, rodents who make their homes underneath. And if you flip it over, you'd be surprised about what you see. So hopefully I'll be in an area to where somebody has done that. Because some people do that on purpose because they do want to create a not an ecosystem, a home to where you'll attract animals like snakes. So they like to what they call it herb is when you go out looking for snakes. You take pictures of them, put them back. That's pretty much what people do. And they flip them over and see if there's something came over and to live underneath. And a lot of times when you are looking for snakes, which this is for people who are into wildlife. So if you're not, then, just ignore this part. But when it rains, a lot of times you'll get a lot of snakes coming out because of the water. So I heard the guy tell the kids to be on the other side of the trail, so I want to do the same thing. It's another location. How you doing?
Good.
A little bench you can sit here and look at more of the water. See, there's kids down there. And listen, y'all, those of you all who have kids, young kids, take them outside and go hiking and get that experience and bonding period, man. For real, stop being scared, stop being lazy, and allow your kids to get out here and see the world, nature, and allow their imagination to wander and let them be kids. So I don't have a kid yet, but if I did, they'll be right here next to me hiking, and we'll start them early so they'll be used to it and, really enjoy it. Like I don't know if you guys seen it, but there was some young kids down there clearly in the camp hiking and enjoying it. So, yep. So all summer we will be hiking and going to a lot of different locations throughout Michigan and hopefully outside of Michigan. I say hopefully because I don't know if I want to drive to other states or fly or what. So we're gonna you guys keep supporting the content. Let's go this way real quick, guys. Supporting the content, man. Keep helping me build stuff up. It costs nothing to subscribe, watch, support. And if you are into hiking, if you are into, travel, if you are into wildlife, culture, this is the channel for you. And it's gonna grow and get better and better and better. I am a videographer, photographer by profession as well. So when I mentioned I'm a teacher, I also do this professionally. So I do a lot of things for clients. So I'm not no person who just picked up a camera and decided to just do something. I really love wildlife, was a science major for a long time in college before I decided to change my major and realized organic chemistry was not what I wanted to take. Well, actually it was organic chemistry too. Kicked my butt and I dropped the class. I said, you know what? I don't care about this anymore and left. So yeah, I love nature. I love hiking. I love the outdoors. I love wildlife. I love the peace it brings, the joy it brings. Nobody cares about anything because you just won with nature. You just won. You're in there. You're in the element of peace, I guess. I don't even know what I was trying to say with that part, but scratch that. Here is another little area. There's some kids over here too. You guys probably can't see that. I'll get a little closer. I don't want to get too close. You don't want to put too many people in your camera. But in the far off distance, there's some people. We're gonna come over here. So this is a easy so far, easy, safe hiking trail for those who wants to hike. This looks like, here, let me show you. This looks like one of those pallets that people stand on and they just push out, but I don't think you can do that here. So what if I stand up on it? Oh. Cool. So, all right, let me give you more of a visual. Here we go. Might be a good place to go fishing if you choose to drive. If you're from Detroit, I'm in Redford, so I'm very close to Detroit. So this took like literally an hour and 27 minutes from me to get here, which it wasn't to me, which was not a bad drive at all. I mean, I'm willing to drive 2-3 hours up and back in the same day to hike and do things. So yeah, it's another trail to go back, but we're gonna keep pushing this way. So this is Woodland Pond. This pond right here. They just be making up names for stuff. Pond is a pond, the heck. But anyway, so we still on the red trail, as you can see. And people, when you hike responsible, wear proper gear, get some off. And if you are hiking in your state, have some type of protection. I'm not talking about a gun or whatever, but knife, taser, and not necessarily for people, but you don't know, if you hiking in California, they got pumas. If you further up North Michigan, we do got black bears. Even though the odds of a black bear attacking you is pretty slim, they'll run off a lot. They'll run off as soon as they see you, but still, you never know. So hiking sticks, if you need it, proper shoes, proper clothes. Me, like I said, I wear it off. I got a hat on. I don't really care to get bit by too much stuff. So I do wear shorts, but I might have on legging compressions just to, things. But to be honest with you, I still have gotten bit on my legs and thighs by stuff. So I guess that doesn't really matter. So off definitely helps, but yeah. And just make memories, man. So let's go up here. Now this, I don't know if this is a trail, but we're gonna go a couple yards and then come back because I don't want to move too far from when I'm trying to go. So I have not seen much of anything at all, not even a deer nor a bird. So that sucks, but still happy to have made it. Let's see. So there was some frogs over here that just jumped back into the water. Yeah. Let's go down here. Now I'm going off trail a little bit. I'm gonna get back on. So when you go off trail, you want to be careful. Not to go too far. Thought I heard something. In case you might get lost. I'm also looking down too, because like I said, it's a lot of leaves and things blend in. You don't want to step on the wrong thing and, get bit by something you don't want to get bit by. All right. Oh, look at these mushrooms. Let me get some video and pictures of this. If anyone knows what kind of mushrooms these are right here, it's a lot of them. Definitely leave in a comment, man. I want to learn. Definitely want to learn the mushrooms and the plants. Not really trying to get into botany, but would like to learn. So if you know what these are, leave in the comments. All right, we're coming up on another big body of water. If you hear a squeaking sound, I think it's like a chipmunk behind me somewhere. We're coming up on a bridge here, so let me see, let's go up here first. And once again, more indications on where you at. So the red is the second biggest, 1.5. The black is secondary. Well, no, I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, okay. And we are at 8, so we are here currently. Yup. And so it's like a little tiny beach. I don't know. Let's come down here. I think something's all right. Let's get back up. I don't know if you can see that. That's what they call that daddy long leg. Remember, hit that subscribe button, costs nothing whatsoever. So dried up, like when I guess when it rains, water comes down, a little dried up, a little stream area. Now I hear a chipmunk somewhere. Where you at? You know what I like to see here in Michigan? So apparently we have tree frogs that I didn't even know we had here. I would love to see one. Now that's gonna be a hard thing to see. We still in the red and another daddy long leg. It's a hard thing to find. But maybe at night one day I'll do a night hike somewhere. Probably not too far from Detroit. But do a night hike. Come out here with a flashlight and everything, and you can really hear the frogs at night calling each other, and see if I can see one. So they say this trail is about 1.5 miles long. So I don't know. We've probably been hiking because I have definitely been stopping. So maybe 15 minutes, give or take. But here's my surrounding. All right, guys, we got another fort in a row. Go this way. This is the black. Let me turn this around. That's the black. And we just came back from the red, says this way. So do we want to stay on the black, or do we want to go finish the red? Let's finish the red. This is a good picture. Hold on one second. I feel like I hear a woodpecker, but can't see it. And every time I turn around this direction, it stops. So we are at 6. See red and green. Where is 6? So 6 is here. So we are looks like we're heading back here soon. Once we get to the green and blue, I think, right? Yeah. It's the only parking trail. So this is the nature center. Let's go. Okay, I just had to make sure. So I was taking a picture of these mushrooms right here. It's a lot of them. And I heard a noise and I realized thought it was another woodpecker or whatever, and realized it was 2 trees rubbing against each other. So false alarm. And here is another, turn this around, a little stream. Not much going on in here that I can see. So in an open field, maybe we might see a deer or something in the far off distance. That's why I got this lens for a reason. Another fork. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's a frog. Look at that. I'll take a picture of it and see if I can pick it up. I'm about to see if I can pick it up. Don't run. Don't run like a leopard frog. Oh. Dang. Should've just took a picture of it. Where'd it go? Should've just took a picture of it, y'all. My bad. That's what I get. Oh. Now what? Which way we wanna go? Maybe another one might jump out. See? Gotta keep your head down. You never know what's by your feet. I'm not gonna go too far, so I'm gonna walk back. I'm just curious to see if something else was gonna do it again and just take a picture of it instead of trying to catch it, because clearly it had the upper hand of getting back into the brush. So just heard a rattle, but I don't see nothing. I don't know if y'all can hear it. I don't see nothing. Did it again. I'm trying not to get too close because I don't see nothing. It stopped. There's a lot of these holes in the ground. All right, another fork in the road, but I'm gonna go back in a minute. I said that before, right? A little camp area for the kids or people in general. And head back. Let's go a few more yards up, then we'll turn around. Another fort. All right, guys. We'll turn around and head back the direction we was gonna go originally. It's like, it's not even like, it's not hot at all, but it's perfectly, the weather's perfect. Highly recommend a hike early in the day if you can. I like to go running too, so I like to run early in the morning on a Saturday or Wednesday, even though today is Wednesday. If you're watching this, June 11th, 2025. But I decided to spend my first day off in the wild. Where do you get your peace from? Where do you go to meditate, to relax, to detox from the everyday norm of life? Oh, that wind feel good. And a good thing I got this wind screen on my mic. But yeah, but where, you know, and that's something that we have to ask ourselves in life and do more of that. You know, get away, find vacation. A vacation is more about having peace of mind than it is going somewhere all the time, even though that still is a vacation. But what do you do? How do you feed your body outside of food, which too many of us do as it is? How do you feed your spirit besides reading a good word from the Bible or reading a good help book, which somebody's giving their opinion about a situation that not necessarily is going to benefit you? Where do you find peace? Sometimes we just have to just go somewhere and just listen to the wind and listen to nature, listen to and think about your next move in life, the next things you want to do, the next things you want to conquer, right? Where do you see yourself in the next 6 months, year, 5 years, you know? What do you have to get rid of? What do you have to take in more? Questions that, you know, many of us don't ask ourselves these days. What are you afraid of that you shouldn't be afraid of? So, yeah. So we're back on the original trail. Man, bummer. I should have just, see, that's what I get. Life lesson, don't be greedy. Should have just took a nice picture. That's what I got this lens for. Could have got a clean close-up video and left it alone. Yeah, oh well. Maybe as we head back, we may get lucky. Oh, let me show you guys this real quick. Still in the red. Looks like there's another map to show you where exactly we are now. You can't see me, but I'm still looking down. Hopefully to see something else pop out. No, not a map, just more information. Just like that, guys, we are back to the entrance. So it was a really, really easy, nice hike. I mean, you probably spent about 20, 25 minutes hiking. And that's, that depends on if you're stopped walking and looking around and relaxing and chilling. Could take you up to a half an hour. It was a real peaceful, easy hike. You can see there's young kids to the far distance. So I want to thank y'all for tuning in to this channel, man. Appreciate all those who's been supporting, showing love and everything, man. It means a lot to me. We reached our goal last year. Now the goal is to get to 2,000 subscribers this year and to get monetized officially. So please hit that subscribe button, watch and share if you're into hiking, wildlife, or something dope, vibrant. We're going, I keep telling you guys, we're going to get bigger, bigger, and bigger. And we're going to make sure we get a lot of wildlife, a lot of different things. I'm going to make sure, I'm going to figure some things out. We'll make sure it won't be too many times like this where it's just nothing. So y'all stay tuned. This is Antoine, Juan's Wildlife. Until next time, y'all be blessed and be peace. See y'all later.